everyone, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Justine. I just talk everything beauty, makeup, fashion, and today we're talking Glow Recipe. Now, I don't always jump for the newest things at Sephora, otherwise I'd be poor, I'd be broke, my wallet would be empty. But I know that every time I try a new Glow Recipe product, I fall in love. And so when I saw these new glass bombs, I had to have them. Now they are so new that they only come in 4 colors. But if you've been watching, if you've been following along, you know that I am a lip girly. I just will do anything for the perfect lip shine, for the perfect lip hydration, and for a little bit of a plump. So let's try them out. Now we're gonna be starting with the Glass Balm Ice King Suit, only because I did read online that this glass balm through Glow Recipe was actually inspired by the Korean dessert called bingsu, which is known for its fruity, icy, and indulgent qualities. And so this is just like the reason to all of this. So let's try this one out first. So my lips are bare, they're dry, they're in need for that hydration. Now they definitely are the same size as most lip balms that you can get through Sephora, and these are starting at $22. Smell test. Very sheer, not sticky at all. Okay, wow. Feels completely hydrating. It almost feels a little tingly, almost. Like it's gonna give me that plump, but not quite like a lip plumper or lip gloss. And so this is like the perfect everyday sheer, just supposed to be clear and offer like a super glossy finish without any color, and that is exactly what it's doing. Love it. 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5. 5 stars. However you can rate it the highest, this one is a go. So they're not just calling these lip balms a lip gloss, but they're also considering them a skincare makeup hybrid because they are formulated with clinical ingredients like hyaluronic acid, microspheres, fruit extracts, and glycerin to hydrate, plump, and smooth lips while providing a buildable, non-sticky color look. And so when I read this, I had to go and look what the microspheres were. And so hyaluronic acid microspheres act as hydration magnets, which is exactly why my lips feel so fantastic right now. And they help by filling in lip lines and locking in moisture for a plumping effect without any irritation. Now, if this is not the perfect way to sell me on a lip gloss for $22, I don't know what is, but so far, this is a keeper. I'm loving it. Way to go, Glow Recipe, but this is a good one. Let's try the other colors and see if they match with how they're described online. So next we'll go with the Watermelon Bingsu. Bingsu. I hope I'm saying that right. Watermelon Bingsu. And I love that they're all kind of like pinky, girly colors because that's what Glow Recipe tends to just carry. And so this watermelon one is supposed to be light pink, sheer, and universally flattering. The description that online sometimes gives for things is so cute and girly. I will say when you first open these, in order to get the lip glosses out, it's kind of a lot more pressure than you'd think you'd have to add. And then once they start coming out, they glide on really smooth. Okay, this one is straight watermelon bubblegum from like back when you're young and you just want that fruity piece of gum. Also not sticky, very hydrating, does not add as much color as I thought it was going to, and so I absolutely love this one. It's so fruity that I almost feel like something is supposed to like go into my mouth and for me to chew like some watermelon bubble gum. But I know it's just on my lips. So I'm wondering if like someone could smell the watermelon sitting next to me. That's how strong it is sitting on my lips. It is honestly like very refreshing, especially for these summer months and like fruity time of the year, right? Anyways, I'm loving it. I'm loving the product so far. I'm loving the shade as well. And so one of the ingredients that I mentioned was that it carries glycerin, which helps to reinforce the skin's barrier to prevent moisture loss, which does help with that long-lasting hydration. Now the hydration on these lip balms slash glass bombs are supposed to last up to 12 hours. Now I need to be testing that because I want to know, like, can I be drinking something and it's gonna last? Can I just take a bite of something and it's gonna last? Like, can I walk outside in the heat and I'm gonna be, you know, squeezing my lips together and it's gonna last? But 12 hours is a long time for a gloss to last, so I'd be very, very impressed. Let's move on to the next shade, which is the Strawberry Bingsu. Now, I'm gonna assume that this one is gonna give more of a little bit of a red tint, but I thought the watermelon one was going to be a pink tint, so we'll find out. I love the size of these. I don't think they're too small, but I don't think they're too big, but they all are $22. So let's try her out. The smell of these is phenomenal, but if you've ever used any of the Glow Recipe skincare products, you know that their products just smell phenomenal and they do such a good job with their scents. Okay, so this one is a little bit more red tint like I expected. So one thing I do want to add, and I'm hoping that I can show this to you, see how it's kind of curved? I feel like that really helps to shape the gloss on your lips so accurately. Like, that is such a small tweak in the design of their applicator, but I absolutely love it. I had to point it out. So this is not exactly my go-to color, but I still love it. I think that the non-sticky, the scent, the color, the gloss, the feeling of just how hydrated I feel is a 5-star rating on this little Glow Recipe glass balm. If red's your color, this is for you, girly. So like I said before, when I saw this product was new on Sephora, another lip gloss was obviously something that sparked my interest, but the fact that it was inspired by all the Korean skincare line, and if you've been following along on TikTok, you know that the Korean skincare is just blowing up with how successful and how immaculate their products are. And so I was very, very intrigued. And so that is why I had to buy all these Glow Recipe gloss bombs. So last but not least, we have the Blackberry Bingsu. Now, this is giving more of a purple shade, but it's also giving like iridescent color, so we'll have to see and find out. Oh, that smells amazing. Oh, no. It's giving the purple blush from Rare Beauty. I feel like when I did the Laneige lip balm, they also had a purple one that is giving the same color. They feel very different though. I feel like the Laneige had like a shimmery texture to it, where this one is straight hydration. It is straight gloss. It is straight just like sheery on your lips. It feels so smooth. I'm just not loving this color. Not my color, but like I said, it feels so good. It's beautiful. So that one is a no-go, but all of these products have been so great. Glow Recipe, you did a wonderful job at bringing in a lip gloss, a lip balm. I love that you're calling it something unique, such as a glass balm. Let me know in the comments if you've tried any of the new Glow Recipe products. I want to know your favorite lip balm. I want to know what gloss you're wearing every day, but I need to know, and we will see you in the next video.